Hello students, today we are going to study chapter number 8 decimals. The numbers used to represent numbers smaller than unit 1 are called decimal numbers. For example, 23.78 is a decimal number. Here see a part which is towards left hand side of this decimal point is called whole part, and a part which is towards right hand side of this decimal point is called decimal part, and this decimal part is smaller than unit 1, that we know very well, and this point is known as decimal point. Now next part is tens. If a block of 1 unit is divided into 10 equal parts, then each part is 1 upon 10 of the unit. Here 1 upon 10 means 1/10. Okay. Now it is written as 0.1 in decimal representation. This 1 upon 10 can be written as 0.1 in decimal representation, and it can be read as 0.1. See here, 0.1. See one more example. 7 upon 10 is equal to 0.7. Here we have 7 tenths. Therefore 7 tenths can be written as 0.7 in decimal form, in decimal representation. Students, remember the value of the digit at the first place after the decimal point is tens place value. Therefore, considering this, there are 5 tenths in the number 2.578. Now next part is representing decimals on number line. One example we'll take here. Represent 1.3 on the number line. Students, by looking at this number, we can say that this 1.3 lies between 1 and 2. Right? Now therefore see here, after 1 till 2, we have to divide that part into 10 equal parts. Okay. And then after 1, we have to take 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. Therefore, here we will get 1.3. Now next part is fractions as decimals. In this now we are going to study how to convert a fraction into the decimals. We have already seen how a fraction with a denominator 10 can be represented using decimals. Let us now try to find decimal representation of 1 upon 2. But students, we can see here the denominator is 2. For writing in decimal notation, the denominator should be 10. We already know how to make an equivalent fraction. Therefore, we will find out its equivalent fraction with a denominator equal to 10. To make denominator equal to 10, by which number we have to multiply this? This 2 with 5. So 5 2s are 10. If we multiply denominator by 5, multiply numerator also by 5. 5 1s are 5. Therefore 5 upon 10 is the new fraction, equivalent fraction of 1 upon 2. Now this we can write as decimals easily. Therefore 5 upon 10 in decimal is 0.5. In the same way, converting fractions as decimals, we can convert decimals also as fractions. For example, same number I am going to take 0.5. Okay, so this 0.5 can be written as 5 upon 10. As we know that how many tenths we have? 5 tenths, no ones, right? Therefore, this 5 tenths we can write as 5 upon 10 as a fraction. Now next we are going to discuss some examples from exercise 8.1. In that first question is, write the following decimals in place value tables. Therefore, one example will take 10.6, and this 10.6 we are going to write in the place value table. See your answer. First draw like this chart, then write here hundreds, tens, ones and tens. Students, don't get confused in this tenths and tens. Okay, tens is different and tens is different. Okay, remember this one. Now this 10.6 we are going to write here. See students, how many hundreds we have in this number? We don't have any 100, right? Therefore here 0 will come. How many tens we have in this? 110 we have, right? Therefore 1 will come. As well as how many ones we have? 0 ones we have. So write here 0. And how many tenths we have? 6 tenths we have, right? Not tenths. This is tenths. I hope you understood this, how to write decimal number into the place value table. Let's take one more example, students, that is 205.9. Here see, how many hundreds we have? 2 hundreds. How many tens? 0. How many ones? 5 ones. Okay. Then how many tenths we have? 9. Therefore, in this way we can write some decimal numbers in the place value table. Next question is, write each of the following as decimals. Now see here, first example, 7/10. Now this 7/10 we are going to write as a decimal, and this can be written as 7/10. That is 7/10. That is equal to 0.7. See one more example, 2/10 and 9/10. We know that how to write 2/10. 2 multiplied by 10 plus 9/10 means 9/10. Now here 2 multiplied by 10 means what? 20. And 9/10 means what? 0.9. Therefore 20 plus 0.9 is equal to 20.9. Therefore 2/10 and 9/10 we can write as 20.9. See one more example, 600.8. So how to write 600.8? See here, 600.8. In this way we can write some number. Next question is, write each of the following as decimals. Here one example, see 3 plus 7/10. Now this number we are going to write as a decimal. Now here see students, how many ones we have? 3. And we know that after ones here we will get decimal point first and then next places will come, right? Now after ones tens will come, that we know very well. How many tens we have? 7/10. Therefore 7 will come here. Therefore 3 plus 7/10 we can write as 3.7. Students, see here one more example, 200 plus 60 plus 5 plus 1/10. Here see how many hundreds we have? 2 hundreds, and we know that before hundreds what will come? Tens will come. How many tens we have? 60 means 6 tens, right? Before that how many ones will come? 5 ones will come. Then before ones decimal point will come, and after that in decimal part tens will come first. How many tens we have? 1 tenth, right? Therefore 1 will come. That is 265.1. Students, see one more example, 88/10. This 88/10 we can write as this 10 as it is. Now 88 we can write as 80 plus 8. Now this one 80/10 plus 8/10. As we know that denominators are same, so directly we can copy as it is, and numerators we can add. 80 plus 8 is 88. So same answer will get. Only we written in different way. That much only. Now here this 80/10 means what? 8. Because 80 divided by 10 is what? 8. 10 8 is 80. And this 8/10 as it is. Now see how many ones we have here? 8 ones we have. Point. How many tens we have? 8 tens. Therefore what will be the answer? 8.8. Or this fraction we can write directly as a decimal. How? See here 88/10. In this number, what is the numerator? 88. Write down as it is. Now in the denominator, how many zeros we have? 1 0. So before 1 digit decimal point. Okay. Therefore 88/10 is equal to 8.8. Now this can happen only in case of if denominators are squares of tens. Means for example, if denominator is 10 or 100 or 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh. In such cases directly we can put decimal point in this way. If 1 0 before 1 digit decimal point. If 2 zeros we have here before 2 digit decimal point. That much only. I hope you understood this. One more example here, 4 and 2/10. Now this mixed fraction we can convert as improper fraction. Therefore 4 and 2/10 we can write as 10 4s are 40 plus 2 42 divided by 10 as it is. Now 42/10 we can write as a decimal easily. For example, see 42 write down as it is. Now here denominator is 10. In 10 we have 1 0. Therefore before 1 digit decimal point. Therefore 42/10 will become 4.2. Now next question is, write the following decimals as fraction. Reduce the fraction to lowest term. Now here see 1.0 we are going to write as a fraction. Now this 1.0 first write down without decimal point. Therefore it will become 10. Okay. Now write as many zeros in the denominator as the number of digits in the decimal part followed by 1. So now in the decimal part here only 1 digit we have. Therefore 1 0 will come here followed by 1. Now therefore this become 10/10 and 10/10 is nothing but 1. See one more example, 3.8. Now this 3.8 write down as it is directly without decimal point. So it will become 38. Now in the denominator, write as many zeros as the number of digits in the decimal part followed by 1. Now here in the decimal part, how many digits we have? 1 digit only. So write here 1 0 only followed by 1. Therefore 38 upon 10. Now this we can reduce to its lowest term by dividing both numerator and denominator by common factor, that is by 2. So dividing 38 by 2 will get 19, and by dividing 10 by 2 will get 5. Therefore 38 upon 10 can be reduced to 19 upon 5. Therefore 19 upon 5 is the fraction required. See one more example here, 21.2. Therefore 21.2 we can write as, without decimal point, 212. Now here in the denominator 10 will come. Why? Here in the decimal part only one digit we have, right? Therefore 1 0 will come followed by 1. Therefore this we can reduce 212 upon 10 into its lowest term by dividing both numerator and denominator by 2. So 212 will become 106 and 10 will become 5. Therefore 100 upon 6 upon 5 will be the required fraction. I hope you understood this part. Next question is, express the following as centimeter using decimals. Now here this 116 millimeter we are going to express as centimeter. We know that, students, 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. Therefore 1 millimeter is equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. Yes or no? Therefore in the same way 1 millimeter is equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. Then 116 millimeter is equal to 116 upon 10 centimeter. Therefore this 116 upon 10 centimeter we can write as a decimal easily. How? See here, this 116 write as it is, and here in the denominator we have 1 0, right? Therefore before one digit decimal point, therefore 11.6 is centimeter will be the answer. Therefore this 116 millimeter can be written as 11.6 centimeter. See one more example, 4 centimeter and 2 millimeter. This we have to express as the centimeter. But students, you can see here this 4 is already in centimeter. Therefore this 4 centimeter write down as it is, and this 2 millimeter we can write as 2 upon 10. Okay, now this 4 centimeter as it is. Now 2 upon 10 means what? 2 tenths, and 2 tenths we can write as 0.2 centimeter, right? Or we can say before one digit decimal point, as in the denominator we have 10 and in 10 we have 1 0, right? Therefore 2 upon 10 we written as 0.2 centimeter. Now therefore 4 centimeter plus 0.2 centimeter we can write as 4.2 centimeter. I hope you understood this part also. Now next question is, between which two whole numbers on the number line are the given lie? Which of these whole numbers is nearer the number? Now this is the number line. Okay, now first example is 0.8. Now 0.8 lies between which two whole numbers? That is the question. Okay, now therefore we know that 0.8 lies between 0 to 1. It lies between 0 to 1. Now one more question is asked, that is, which of these whole numbers is nearer the number? Now nearer to this 0.8, which whole number we have here? 0 or 1? 1 we have. Yes or no? Therefore 0.8 lies between 0 to 1, and 0.8 is nearest to 1. Now next example is 6.4, and we know that 6.4 lies between 6 and 7. But next question is, which of these whole numbers is nearer the number? Now nearer to 6.4, which number we have? 6 or 7? 6. So 6 will be the answer. Therefore 6.4 lies between 6 and 7, and 6.4 is nearest to 6. Next question is, show the following numbers on the number line. Now these two examples we can see here, 0.2 and 2.5 we are going to show on the number line. Now first draw a number line, and a part between any two numbers divide into 10 equal parts. Means from 0 to 1 into 10 equal parts, 1 to 2 10 equal parts, and 2 to 3 10 equal parts. Now we are going to represent 0.2. Now see here we have 0, then 0.1, then 0.2. Here we will get 0.2 required first number. Okay, then 1.9. See here we have here 1, here we have 2, then 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.8, 1.9, 1.9. Then next 2.5, here see we have 2 and 3. 2.5 lies between 2 and 3. Therefore 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. So in this way we can represent decimal numbers on the number line. Now next question is, write the decimal number represented by the points A, B, C, D on the given number line. Now we have to write the decimal number represented by these points A, B, C and D. Okay, now A represents which decimal number, that we are going to find out first, and A lies between 0 and 1, that we know, so that number will be between 0 to 1 only. We are going to see that now. Here 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 5, 6, 0.7, 0.8. So A represents 0.8. In the same way, B represents 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. C represents, C is after 2, therefore 2.1, 2.2. C represents 2.2. And D represents, D is between 2 and 3 only, therefore after 2 will start 2.1, 2.5 will come here, okay, then 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9. D represents 2.9. I hope you understood. Let's see one word problem. The length of Ramesh notebook is 9 cm and 5 mm. What will be its length in centimeter? Now here length of Ramesh notebook is given, that is 9 cm and 5 mm, that we have to convert into the centimeter. Therefore 9 cm 5 mm is equal to 9 cm plus 5 mm. Now 9 cm is already in centimeter, so no need to convert, right as it is. 5 mm we can convert into the centimeter. We know that how to convert millimeter into the centimeter. Just we have to divide that number by 10. Therefore 5 upon 10 centimeter is equal to 5 mm, right? Yes or no? Therefore 9 cm as it is, this 5 mm we written as 5 upon 10 cm. Now this 9 cm as it is, and this 5 upon 10 cm means what? 5 tenths means what? 0.5. Therefore 9 cm plus 0.5 is 9.5 cm. Therefore what will be the answer in centimeter? 9.5 cm. I hope you understood this. Thank you students, and have a nice day.